Hey guys, how's it going? It's Sam. So here we have episode 2 of the Photocard video series. Just me loading up Photocards, moving them from one battery to the other. So first set we have today is the Twiceland Encore. This is like the special set. So you buy a Photocard, like little boxes, and they come with full sets except for this one. You get 3 random cards, I believe, for every set. So, or for every box. So you have a chance of getting all of them, but it was like the first trading cards that Twice released because you actually trade for these. I don't think you get a guarantee like certain members. I believe there's 3 different tins, 4 different tins maybe. And then you get these randomly. And they're kind of funny. They're very dated holographic, right? The background's entirely just silver fractals. But yeah, this was Twice's first concert random merch. Kind of paved the way for the random trading card sets that we have now. And then after that, I'm going to show you guys, they're going to be just the concert cards. So this is a version of their cheerleader outfits. This is for the concert, but it's very reminiscent of Ooh Ah, right? Sorry, this Geo one's not in perfectly. Might have to zoom in a little more. A little better. Next one, this set has the autographs. Yeah, these ones aren't too exciting because they're just the same set, just different pictures. It's gonna continue for a while. This tin had a lot, or these tins had a lot of sets in them. Recenter a little bit. Oh, these are actually some of them. Oh yeah, no, I think they're all all the autographs look like they're kind of golden. That's kind of cool. Then the regular, more close-up picture. Oh, I guess the first outfit was more ooh ah style, and this one was more cheer up style. Oops. And again, these are the same outfits with the golden signature, golden autograph. Yeah, even their poses are cheer up style. So there's that. municipals here. Sorry, this is not too much story time because this is just one, like I said, one set from the concert. I know a lot of you guys who are here for story time. I'm sure we'll move on to that soon. Okay. And now these are like marching band outfit cards. You also get this concept for the or the page 2 monograph pre-order photo. So if you guys have that, that's what will remind you of the same concept. Oops. And we have just one set left, I believe. Oh no, 2 sets left. Oh yeah, I forgot the princess outfits are next. Spoiler. There's that coming up. So yeah, there's 4 tins. You get 2 sets per tin. But I'm pretty sure the holographic cards you get 3 per tin. So if you buy 4 tins, oops, you have a good chance of getting everything. Hit the tripod just now. Next, this is the princess concept. The Sana card is very off center. Still kind of off center, sorry. My okay. And I think this is now the last one from the this one actually put in incorrectly from when I put it in, I guess. So I'll be fast. You know, like the first time I met Sana, back in 2015, she said our names were similar, right? I guess because Sam also has SA, and actually, I never took that to heart. I was like, okay, I guess, but when you look at it here, SA and A, I thought I was like, oh, that looks kind of like my name. So she's right. And then next up, oh, these were Twice first generation photo cards from the membership kit. Well, once first generation, sorry. Twice's first generation fan club once. These cards you get full set if you purchase the membership kit. And you see the hat. I think it's very similar to like the Christmas hats from like the UK in the little like popper things. I don't know what you call them, but these cards are not going in nicely. The hats that Nyan and Jungin are wearing there. Maybe I'm wrong, but that's what it reminds me of. Like little paper hats, paper crowns. And these are very nostalgic. Next up, we have Twice's Japan debut. Not sure why these are my first cards in here, or oh my bad. We did Japan debut in the last video. So this is a continuation. This is from the release event. These are ID card photos. So what these are, you buy a ID card holder and it comes with it. So I had to buy 9 different ID card holders to get all 9 of these. It was quite pricey, but these cards are super rare now and they're really pretty. So they're probably one of the hardest ones to collect now these days. Well, actually the next couple sets are all pretty rare. So yeah, I like this set though. The set's very nice. One of the first rare Japan sets that we have. But the next one is too, so spoilers a little bit. Yeah, these are still just regular non-acrylic cards, but they're on like the thicker side. All right, next up we have acrylic cards. These are clear cards. I think it's Twice's first clear photo cards. That's why they're in the white sleeves. If you put pink sleeves, then they're gonna look really, really like pink. They'll like go through their clothes and their skin and stuff. It'll be pink. That's why I have white sleeves on these ones, because you need to, in order for the transparent color to really, or the color to really pop, because it's transparent. So these cards are from Twice's debut, #Twice, the first one. It was like a lottery, and then you can win a full set. That's why it says not for sale, because they're prize cards. I did not win, I just bought these off someone from Japan on eBay, I think. Something like that. But yeah, they're quite expensive now, probably going for, I would say, 500 at least for a set. Next up, we have Pocari Sweat. These I might also re-sleeve because they're a little big for these sleeves. This, I don't know how you get them. My friend in Korea just bought them for me from another seller in Korea. And yeah, they're quite rare now because, you know, Pocari was quite a while ago. I know, it feels like yesterday, but I think they've had a couple different models since then. So yeah, Twice Pocari memories. I never did get that folder that I was looking for. I don't know if you guys watched that video, but I spent like a whole day looking for these Pocari folders, and no store I found, no convenience store I went to in Korea had them. So that was a waste of a day, but got a good workout in, good walk. Yeah, these cards are too big for this sleeve, so I'm gonna change them out later. Speaking of too big for the sleeves, that's the next set too, unfortunately. You can already see it peeking out. Okay. Then next up we have, these are pop-up store cards. So I believe there were 2 different sets. Oh no, this is the first pop-up store, so there's only 1 set, maybe. I'm forgetting it. I think there were 2. I want to say there were 2 sets, but that might be a future pop-up store. Ooh, okay. Oh, I think there was. So there was 2 different sets. This is the Seoul set, and the Busan set is coming up. I kind of want to put them together, so I might move these around because these used to not be next to each other. And again, these sleeves are also too big for, these cards are also too big for the sleeves, so I'm going to change them out after this video. Let's see though. Actually, I think these are also pop-up store cards. Oh yeah, so there's actually 2 pop-up store Polaroid sets and then 1 of these regular photo card sets. So I will actually put these, because these are also Seoul. Man, I forgot. Twice has so many like photocard sets. But these are also a little too big. All these cards are a little too big for the sleeves. Ooh, sorry. Yeah, these are like Twiceland encore pictures. But they are from the pop-up store, I believe. And then I'm gonna move one set of cards from a different binder, because it came a couple of sets later. I was able to get them. Okay, and then I'm gonna skip to this other binder. I don't know if you can see up here, there's another binder. And I'm gonna move to, this is the Busan photocard set. A little bit of a struggle. So you can see they're slightly different. These are more rare because you had to go to Busan to get them. I had a friend who did go to the store in Busan, so I was able to get a set through him. But this is before I met John, so if you guys are asking, this is not John. It's a different Korean friend. That I met before John, but it's not a once, so I try to not ask him for any too much stuff. But it just happened to be, or he was down to go to Busan to help me out back then, so I was able to get a set. Okay, and the next set, this is Super Event DVD, came with a photocard set. I actually did go to the Super Event. What you need to do to get the Super Event set is to have a super card, which was pretty rare, but not the rarest card to come out of one of the albums. I want to say the Twice Coaster, I think, Twice Coaster Lane 1. Okay, now I did go to the physical event. Next up, we have Twice Zine, Summer in Jeju, I believe. I remember the, Summer in Jeju. I just checked the back of the photo card. Because the concept for this book was not, like, the memorable concept was almost the weird hats, not this concept. So it took me a while to process if this is the right one, but instinct told me it was Twice Zine, Summer in Jeju, and it is. My photocard memory, again, could use that memory for other things, but I'm glad I remember enough facts about photocards. If you buy the DVD, you get the full set. So I think these are actually amazing, colorful photocards, but they're fairly easy to get as long as you can find DVD set. And then last but not least, for this binder, this first binder, the OG binder, we have the Moonlight Festa Latte Duty Free. Twice are now again models for this brand, Latte Duty Free. And fun fact, these are really hard to get, but they're really thin photocards. They're like, you know, very thin, but they're really hard to get because I think only people that are like outgoing, you know, on an outgoing flight from an airport in Korea could get these. So I had a friend like ask people in the airport. I think that's what he did, because he wasn't flying out. I don't know how he did it, but he did it. And I believe the hardest card to get was Chaeyoung. And I think there's only a couple out there, like, ever. Because I think it was only available at some airport. And my friend helped me get it somehow. I don't remember how he did it, but he told me it was very hard to get. So there's the set. And then moving on to the next binder now. This is the second binder. Each of these binders holds more than these binders, so that's why I just got to the second binder here. But we start with Once Begins. Twice's first fan meeting is at Kyunghee University, which is really close to where John lives, fun fact. Don't go looking for him, but he likes to say that a lot. He lives near the venue for Once Begins. And you remember it rained when we were queuing for this. This is where I met one of my friends, Mark. You guys saw in the vlog. He's in Korea, wanted to go to Once Begins, and we met in line. Remember it rained that day. That night. We were queuing for merch. Yeah, this is their, I think this is the, based on what we've gone through so far, the first time they shot photo cards in suits. Definitely a popular concept, popular outfit. I think it's wild that, like, it was only a couple years in and they're already doing, like, we'll see later, already doing a throwback concept. More suits photo cards. And then here's what I'm talking about. They wore the like ooh-ah outfits. Story Begins album outfits for this concept. Once Begins. And you can tell they definitely matured already, even though it's only been like 2 years. And then more from this concept. But yeah, like Lua outfits, definitely one of the most memorable Twice outfits out there. Even to this day, people still wear like versions of their outfit at concerts. I see sometimes. I remember someone wearing Momo's outfit recently. And this is the last set from Once Begins. There's only 3 tins for Once Begins. Or I say only, but there were 3 tins for Once Begins. And then the next set, very similar, but not from Once Begins. Same outfits. These are horizontal cards, and they're from the Twice paper dolls. So they released these like foldable chibi versions of the members, and each one came with a horizontal photo card. So that's what these are for. These are from. So if you ever see these, the horizontal versions of their Once Begins era, like outfits, it's actually from the paper dolls. I don't know why I remember that. It's a very obscure fact, but that's why there's 7 sets of the Once Begin style concepts, or 4 of these like throwback outfit concept pictures. It's because these are for the paper dolls, which were in the like outfits concept. Next, we have, this is the Twicegram pop-up store photo card set. It's like the first and I think the only time I want to say that Twice released a Japan style, Polaroid style photo card set at a pop-up store in Korea. This is very much in the same line as like, you know, the Japan photo card sets, and it came in a similar box too. I thought it'd be more of a trend, but they kind of stopped doing it. Yeah, it was an interesting time. Okay. And the next, I don't know if these will fit in this new binder, but these were One More Time photo cards. And they will, but barely. So let's try to put it in carefully without damaging. So with these, the cards are weird because they're supposed to like hole punch them whenever you go to an event for the high touch event. That's why they have a little tab down there. They stopped doing that, but because you can do online entry now. But it makes the cards without the holes in them more valuable, I guess, because they haven't been used. Next up is the One More Time photo card set. Again, this is the typical Japan photo card set. You get 10, 1 member card, and then a group card. Yeah, One More Time was like kind of like it wasn't Halloween, but they had a lot of Halloween stuff. I think it came out around the same time. But they had a lot of Halloween themed things, and the photo cards here kind of give you like the Halloween vibes with the black and orange color. They even had like a outfit or a version of the album where they all wore like witch outfits, like Halloween costumes. Okay. Next up, we have white sleeves again because these are transparent cards from the Korea Christmas pop-up store. And these aren't from the pop-up store itself, but from the blankets that you can buy. These blankets are really rare these days. They go for like $100 or more. per blanket. I think they're going for like $200 like per blanket. I do have all of them. I did use one once during a video. It was a live stream maybe. But yeah, I do have all of them. Christmas blankets. That's how I got all these cards. But these cards are really rare now too because of that. I think they're like at least, I want to say 50 each, maybe even 100 each. But it's a lot of white space, so not the biggest fan of these photo cards. Of course, numbers are pretty, but so much white space. Next up, we have Signal Monograph. Monograph photo cards are always really high quality. I'm not a big fan of the white edge, the white border, because monograph cards nowadays don't have that, but you can tell that's a monograph photo card because it's just really high quality. Big fan. This is the first monograph that had photo cards. Like I said, page 2 had a postcard set and a pre-order postcard, but monograph was the first. Signal Monograph was the first one to have photo card set. Next up, we have, this is Signal Thai version, Thailand version. It's horizontal. I prefer, selfie vertical cards, but horizontal cards, they're cute too. Okay. Next up, we're starting with the Twicegram pre-order cards. So Twicegram, I believe, might be the last album. Oh, just kidding. There's one other album, but one of the last albums you have only one pre-order set. The pre-order set here is very obvious. Very thick border on the cards. All right. Now we have album cards, and then these cards actually are double-sided, but I'm showing you guys, it's the same picture, so I'm only showing you guys the expanded picture side, because we don't really need the smaller cropped version of the picture. And yeah, they're all like that for this set. How many sets we have left? Okay, 3 pages left. More Twicegram. Yeah, these are all album cards. Twicegram was an interesting album, the shape and size. Not the biggest fan of it because it's very fragile too. And Likey was the first Twice comeback song where I didn't go to promos, but I couldn't because it was during my law school finals, so I really couldn't take time off to go. And it was the first comeback I missed, which was kind of wild, seeing how I was in law school at the time. But I was still able to make all the other comebacks and it's kind of sad. I missed they had a Twicegram, or a likey Twicegram pop-up store, like I said, and there was a fan sign for it. But they did have also these selfie event cards, and I was able to go to that event in Korea. So at least I got that. But that was long after the album came out. Okay, now we have broadcast cards. So again, like all Twice. Actually, you know what? I want to put the broadcast cards in the same page facing each other. So let's not do that. Let's instead do the next set, which is the Twice Instagram Thailand edition. I think this is the last Thailand edition photo card set, because they stopped releasing Thailand edition albums altogether. Not sure why, but they just stopped. And this is the last set that came out. All right, now time for the broadcast cards. Broadcast cards, so first, Naya, Jillian, and Momo. And let's also just fill in the other side too. So interestingly, Nayeon and Junghyun have, the cards have the Twicegram or the Twice logo and the likey like logo, I guess, as well on them, but none of the other members do, which was strange, right? Like you see here, you have Chio, no Twice logo or likey on it, but only Nayeon and Junghyun. So not sure what happened there. Definitely the cards are better without the logos, but yeah, they for some reason decided to do that. And then there's also one extra Chewy card, which I'll show you guys in a way later video. But yeah, it is what it is. They were being inconsistent with this one. And then the last set for this binder, Merry and Happy pre-order. I don't know why there's extra sleeve here. Merry and Happy pre-order set. This is the last set where there was only a single pre-order set. Last album, there's only one pre-order set. Everything else from here on out, multiple sets. All right, so just quick recap. I did go back and fix some of them, like change out the sleeves to bigger ones. But to recap, this first set, you get, I believe, 3 random ones for every tin you buy from the Twiceland Encore, full set. And then these are all, tin cards from the Encore concert. Twiceland the opening Encore. 4 different ones. Then we have the Once First Generation set. We have the Touchdown Japan release event ID card set, one of my favorites. Have the transparent #Twice lottery set, acrylic, transparent. Pocari Sweat. Pop-up store Seoul. This is also pop-up store Seoul, I believe. Pop-up store Busan. Supercard event. We have the Twice scene in summer in Jeju. This is Moonlight Festa for Lotte Duty Free. Once begins, once begins, once begins. This is the paper dolls. This is Twicegram pop-up store. I did re-sleeve these. This is One More Time. This is the One More Time photo card set from the release event. This is Christmas 2017 pop-up store blankets, Signal monograph, Signal Thai version, Twicegram pre-order set, Twicegram album cards, more Twicegram album cards. This is Twicegram Thailand edition. We got Likey broadcast cards, and then Merry and Happy pre-order set. All right, that's it. Let me know what you guys think is the best, your favorite. I think my favorite has got to be either Pocari Sweat or the ID. I think this one, just because the cards look really good. I like them. And memories. I mean, all sets are memories. But yeah, let me know what you think. For now, thanks for watching. I'll be back next week. I'll see you guys next time.